Hello friends, Dreena here from DreenaBurton.com and FashionFlow.com with a tea time video, and it's been a beat since I have done one of these. This is truly a tea time video. Today I'm introducing you to something that I really love. So if you're a matcha lover out there, you're going to want to stay tuned. And if you're not a matcha lover, you may also want to stay tuned. I am in love with this company, UT, and they came to my awareness through someone in my community. They reached out to me and they said, "Hey, Dreena, I know you love matcha. Do you know about this company?" And I was like, "Nah, I do not know about this company. Thank you very much." So I have been loving their teas ever since. And they introduced me to Sencha tea. So now, if you are a matcha lover, I have to tell you, their matcha is exquisite. If you can see, look at the green, just look at that color. You know, if you buy a matcha and it's muddy green, usually it's a culinary matcha, not a ceremonial. I have another video on this, but look at that color of the matcha. Gorgeous. All the antioxidants in there, all of the benefits of drinking green tea. And they have another product. I'm going to close this one up because this is precious green powder in there. It's Sencha tea. Sencha has a slightly darker green color, but look, it's still quite vibrant. And I'm going to show you today how to make a Sencha latte. It's a lot like a matcha latte, but how many cafes have Sencha lattes? None. So make your own at home. Plus, it's a lot less expensive. Plus, you get to choose what you put in it. And most cafes are offering like almond milk or oat milk. Not my favorite for lattes. Let's get into it. First off, choose your Sencha. Not only do they have their regular Sencha green tea, they have a decaf. Now, this is the packet, which you can, of course, I'm in a video on getting beeps. Like clockwork. You can buy the packet like such, or you can buy the individual pouches, and that gives you a serving size. I have a knife to scoop out my Sencha today. Why? Because when I use a spoon, I use way too much. I get a little overexcited. I scoop it out and I put it in. I'm like, wow, I used way too much. When I do that, I just save some of my tea. Like I take some out, dilute it with more milk, put it in the fridge, and then I can reuse, have it another day. So I just get a little spoonful like so. Yep. Put it into my cup. And you can see about how much I have in there. Sometimes I use a little bit more. Don't tell anyone. Sometimes I use more. Yes, I do. And then you want to get some boiled or hot water in there. You can also use your steamed milk, but I usually do a little bit of hot water first and just whisk it through. Now, I did have a little frother, one of those little battery operated frothers, super handy. But my darling daughter took it to university with her. So this also does the trick. You know what else does the trick? Stirring it with a spoon. Just stir it really well. A whisk will work better, and it does take out any lumps. So you don't want to have lumps in there because then when you're drinking it, it's like it can be a little bit bitter. So this is the route to go. Look at the color of this Sencha. Gorgeous. Now, this is a recent purchase, and I quite love it. It's a little steamer, and it can froth your milk. It can cold froth your milk, and I just put it on the steam function. Not too expensive. I think it was like $24. So I'll add the link in the description for those of you. Of course, you could froth it. I don't care for froth usually, but you know, you can. And then you have, I should have kept my whisk out. Just going to get my whisk again. You have your delicious Sencha. Now, I like to sweeten mine with just a pinch of stevia. I know some people don't like stevia. I like it. I like just a pinch. If you don't want any sweetener, don't add it. If you want to add something that is not stevia, maple syrup is a really nice option. Just a little drizzle. And then we have this glorious, glorious Sencha latte. Let's take a sip. Delicious. I'm going to have another sip. I may just stay here for a while. good. So good. And as you can see, so easy to make your homemade Sencha or matcha latte. You can make it decaf or not. And then I often take this on the go. I'll put it in a travel mug and take it out with me when I'm doing errands. And I do like this little appliance because I was warming my milk on the stove. And I do find warming milk on the stove, it can scorch really easily or boil over. I've done it many times. This has a timer, it sets it, it steams it, warms it, froths it, and then it's done. And the milk that I use for my lattes is soy milk, okay? I used to do oat milk. I used to do a little almond milk. I don't love almond milk. And I just got away from oat milks because I find that the ones that taste good have a lot of stuff added to them. So I've gone back to good old organic soy milk. It's higher in protein and I like the flavor, so it works. So guys, that is your sencha or matcha latte. I hope you make it yourself and try it and customize it. You know, you can always put also a little bit of vanilla bean powder in there. I've done that before and that is glorious. So if you're feeling like being a little more luxurious one day, and why not add a little vanilla bean powder. I hope you enjoy this. If you link through to you, there's a special big discount waiting for you. So hop over, get yourself some UT because it really is exceptional quality. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention, UT has some information about how Sencha is specifically good for us women in menopause. There are specific benefits to drinking green tea, and Sencha specifically, that is really good for menopause. So go get your green tea on over at you. When you try them, I would love to hear what you think. Do you love the matcha, the Sencha? They have some other teas there as well. So go explore, have fun, and make yourself a delicious little latte. Thank you for watching, as always. If you're watching on social and want the link, comment tea. See you soon.